Hey y'all, it's me, Key. Welcome back to my channel. So today I do have a story time for y'all, and I did a poll and I asked you guys what should my next story time be. I had two options. We went on a 2-man and I found out I was decided to continue, and I'm gonna do both story times, but as you can see by the title, I found out I was a side chick continue first. So before we get into the story time, I just want to say, y'all, I did leave my tripod in Arizona. I just got back home yesterday. I forgot it, and I'm actually using my car mount to record this story time. So the setup is a little bit different today. My tripod should be coming in the mail tomorrow. So I'm gonna do the best I can with what I got for now. So, oh yeah, and y'all don't forget that when we reach 500 subscribers, I'm gonna be doing a giveaway. So if you're new here, go ahead and hit that subscribe button. Okay, so let's get into it. So if y'all hadn't seen the first story time, I found out that I was a side chick. Go ahead and watch that first. But we did leave off where I was gonna put some sugar in his tank, but he was actually asleep in his car. So yeah, mission failed. And like I said in that story time, it didn't end there. A lot of stuff happened after I found out I was his side chick. So yeah, let's get into the story time, y'all. After I found out I was his side chick, like the whole incident, he just act like nothing ever happened. He tried to still make it seem like, oh well, me and old girl, we're just not like that. I don't know why she tripping. We just not like that. Just, he thought we were gonna keep on keeping on how we were, and I'm like, no, it's not happening. Like, the fuck is you think I'm that dumb to keep dealing with you, and you're living with somebody, you're in a whole relationship? But he was just dumb like that, I guess. So I remember this one day I had to pick up my dad from the airport. So I ended up picking up my daddy from the airport, and I was on my way to drop him off at home. I get a text message, and the text message said A, and it was from a Vegas area code. So I kind of had a feeling it was the girl, because I don't know nobody in Vegas. Don't nobody out there have my phone number. So I kind of figured it was her. So I text back. I said, who is this? It took her a long time to text back, and this is why. She sent me this long ass paragraph, y'all, talking shit. Like, she's coming at me like I knew who she was. Like, I was a home wrecker. Like, I knew this man was in a relationship. Like, first of all, he knew he was in a relationship. I never knew about the girl. Me and dude were dealing with each other for 6 months, and I wouldn't think like, oh yeah, he's in a whole committed relationship just by like how we dealt with each other. I never knew. So me and her, we going back and forth. Like, I'm texting her back and forth because she talking shit, I'm talking shit, and y'all, I'm driving at the same time as my dad telling me like, what are you doing? You need to be paying attention to the road. Like, I'm finna bump another car, because I'm steady trying to text the girl back, and we just going back and forth like. So Predator made it seem to his girlfriend that he had just met me, but I let her know I've been dealing with dude for 6 months. I was his girlfriend, so I don't know what to tell you. And she gonna say, hold on, like, girl, we texting. What the fuck you mean, hold on? But yeah, it took her a while to respond. I guess she was cussing him out, probably beating him up or something. I don't know. But it took her a long time to respond. So when she texted me back, she had came correct, which she should have done in the first place. Because there's always two sides to a story, and you know your nigga a liar. You know he's a liar. So she tried to come at me correct, and she started asking me questions, and I just told her, I said, bitch, ask your nigga, because you should never even came at me disrespectful. If you hadn't came at me correct the first time as a woman, I would have told you everything that you wanted to know. But this is all you need to know. We've been dealing with each other for 6 months. Anything else, you can ask him. And she gonna say, all right, bet. Yeah, bet that up. So yeah, after that, I was supposed to be going to work the next day. Before I had even found out I was a side chick, Predator had agreed to, help me out or whatever. So I was supposed to be starting the job the next day, ended up not starting the job. So I get a text message from Predator, and he's just like, hey, I thought you were going to work, this and that. I just didn't respond. So he's calling me, and I didn't respond. I'm like, why is this weirdo on my line? Like, there he go, acting like nothing ever happened. Like, literally less than 24 hours ago, me and your bra was just going back and forth through text message, and here you are acting like nothing ever happened. This is the thing about Predator. If I ignore him, he's just gonna pop up in my spot. He's gonna pop up anytime he wants to, or if I'm not there, he's gonna sit outside in his car and wait for me to pull up. Like he was straight weird. So I already knew by me ignoring him, he was gonna pop up. So I was trying to stay gone as long as I could. Like, I'm tired, I want to go home, eat, take a shower, and lay down. So I ended up going back home, and then probably within the next couple hours, here comes somebody banging on my damn door. And of course it was Predator. So I open the door, I'm like, what are you doing here? He just walks in. He had a bottle of Moscato. He's just drinking out the bottle. I'm like, what are you doing here? He's just like, what's up? You ain't answering the phone for me? What's up? What's up? I'm like, you know what's up. You ain't supposed to be over here. You got a whole girlfriend at home. You're in a relationship. You live with your bitch. Go home and be with her. He was like, man, you don't even know what you're talking about. I'm like, you know, me and her was just going back and forth through text message yesterday. Why are you here? I don't want you over here. So he was like, man, you know what you're talking about. Like, let's just kick it. I'm like, the fuck? Like, I just could not get him out my place. Like, he was so weird. Like, you just could not get rid of him, y'all. It was crazy. So after, you know, after him walking around, because I don't know, for some reason, he just, like, when he come over, he'll be just walking around, just checking shit. Like, I don't know, looking all around in my place, looking all in my closet, bathroom, just what are you looking for? So I caught myself being done with the whole situation with Predator, and I'm like, okay, I'll just move on, because y'all, for one, I really didn't even like Predator like that. I just talked to him because I was getting over Sneaky. Like, I just needed somebody to occupy my time during my healing process. And you know, you shouldn't hop on somebody else to get over an ex. Like, I don't do that no more, but back then that's what I did. So I only started talking to Predator because I wanted to get over Sneaky. And Predator, he knew what was up. He knew I didn't really like him like that. He knew I wasn't really attracted to him like that. But like, I grew to care about him, and I'm sure he felt the same way about me, only because of the things that he did for me. So that's why I was a little bit upset about finding out that I was a side chick. But no, I really didn't like Predator like that. Like, no, he wasn't my type, and I wasn't attracted to him, but I really grew to like him. So I called myself putting myself out there to meet somebody new. So I remember this time my sister, she had came and picked up my kids, like my sister and her boyfriend, and took them back to Arizona because my mom, she really wanted to spend time with them. So she was like, I want to take the kids for a week. So during this time, I'm by myself, y'all. Like, I have all the time in the world just to, you know, maybe find a job, find something to do. I don't know. Like, I really didn't need a job because I had a lot of money saved, but I mean, I just really needed something to do. And I needed a job because I didn't want to just be spending my money and not putting it back. I went to the casino, you know, probably not a good idea, but I wanted to get out the house and, you know, mingle. I remember I had went to the casino. What casino was? I think it's called the Strat. I've been to the Strat so many times, and I know, y'all, it's not on the strip. It's like more in a I guess people will call it a ghetto area. But for some reason, I really like that hotel because every time I would go to Vegas, I would try to stay at the Strat. It's cheap and it's cool. Like, every time I go to the Strat, I be meeting some cool niggas in there, you know. But anyways, yeah. So I had went to the Strat to go gamble, and the most I probably won gambling at the Strat was like $50. That was big for me, y'all. I was probably at the penny machine, y'all. I'm just sitting at the penny machine, just gambling, you know, bored, alone, and this man, he comes up and he sits right next to me, and I'm just looking like, the fuck? Like, why would you come sit next to me? And it's hella empty chairs, but whatever. And I'm just, you know, gambling. And he was an older black man, y'all. He was an older black man. He didn't say nothing for a while, and then he finally said, how are you doing? And I'm like, I'm good. You know, I'm still gambling. He was just asking me like basic questions. Have I been here before? It's my first time in Vegas. And do I go to any other casinos? Do I gamble often? You know, stuff like that. And I'm just like, you know, being real short with him, because I'm like, I didn't come in here to meet no old nigga. That's not why I'm here. But I'm like, yeah, you know, just being real short. And then he was like, you need some money to gamble? That got my attention. I'm like, No. You know, trying to play it up like I don't want that money. So he had me $20, y'all. I'm like, no, it's cool. He was like, here, just take it. Just take it. Maybe you'll win something. So, y'all, I put the 20 in machine. You know, I gambled it away and I ain't win shit. It wasn't my money I had to spend, so I really wasn't tripping. Oh, so we're going to give this old man a name. We're going to call him, let's call him Snake. And y'all going to see why this man got the name Snake, okay? All right, so as the night went on, you know, me and Snake, we just talking the whole night. He's buying us drinks. We just, you know, talking, having a good time. So, I mean, I was getting tired. It was getting late. So I told Snake, like, you know, it's getting late and you know, I should probably be heading back home. And he was just like, I would love to see you again if you don't mind, if we could exchange numbers. And I'm like, okay, yeah, that wouldn't be a problem. So we exchanged numbers and he had asked if he could see me tomorrow. I'm like, I don't know, I gotta see, but definitely like just hit my line and I'll let you know. Okay, so days go on. So during this time, me and Snake, we're texting back and forth. We're talking on the phone. He's just telling me about himself. He's telling me how he don't live in Vegas, but he only comes out here sometimes to help his brother because they're working on a house. He lives in California. That should have been a red flag to me. But he lives in California and he just comes, you know, back and forth to help his brother work on the house. You really drive out here every week to help your brother work on the house? Like, that's cool. He was like, yeah. But I'll be in Cali. Make sure I'm back in Cali every weekend. I'm like, every weekend? Oh, okay. Y'all, remember that part because it's important. Snake just kept asking me if he could see me and spend time with me. He wants to go out to eat, probably go to a casino again. I don't know. I was just blowing him off. So it was cool to talk to Snake because, like, I was telling him about my whole situation in Vegas. You know, everything that was going on at the time. He was just giving me advice. Like, he was just being that listening ear, and you know, I felt good being able to talk to somebody about what was going on because, like, I would tell my mom little stuff, but I didn't want her to know everything. So it felt good to talk to somebody about what was going on. And he was just telling me how he'd be there for me if I needed him and blah, blah, blah. So, y'all, my kids are back. So we all just at home chilling, watching TV. And then here comes annoying ass Predator knocking on the door. So he knocked on the door. I let him in because if I don't let him in, he's just going to keep on banging and then he's going to get mad and probably kick the door in. So I didn't need all that. I didn't need to be getting put out. And so I just opened the door for him. And y'all, he wasn't going to stay that long. So I'm like, let me just get him out the way, y'all. Because he really didn't stay that long. He just wanted to come over and be nosy, I guess. So yeah, he just came over, you know, asked me a gang of questions. He sat down on the couch and was watching TV with my kids. So I went back in the room and I was laying down watching a movie and then my phone started ringing and it was Snake. So I answered the phone for Snake and we was just talking. I'm not gonna, you know, try to hide the fact that I'm on the phone because for one, this is my place. For two, this is my phone. And for three, I'm single. Okay, this man is in a whole relationship and he live with his bitch. So he don't need to be worried about who I'm on the phone with. So y'all, me and Snake, we just having, you know, a little conversation or whatever. And we probably on the phone for a good 20 minutes. Like, I was, you know, peeking out the door to see, you know, if my kids was good or whatever. Like, to see if they were still sitting on the couch watching TV. And, you know, like, Predator, he loved my kids. He was real good with my kids. They were just sitting on the couch all together watching a movie. So I'm like, okay, they're good. So I'm still on the phone with Snake. And, like, for a good 20 minutes. So all of a sudden, like, I'm laying on the bed, but I'm not facing the door. Like, my back is facing the door, y'all. So all of a sudden, like, Predator walks in the room and he snatches the phone out my damn hand. He snatches the phone from me. He gonna say, you talking to a nigga in my face? I'm like, what the fuck? Like, he scared the shit out of me because I was not expecting that. I was not. So he gets on the phone with Snake. He just cussing him out. Don't call this motherfucking phone. It's my bitch. Don't call my motherfucking phone no more. This is not. I'm like, the fuck? You got me fucked up. So I jump up, I'm like, get my damn phone back. Like, you tripping, what the hell? And then he started getting mad, y'all. So I'm like, I'm finna get my kids and we finna get up out of here because you ain't finna come over here with that type of energy. You're not finna be on that type of time with me and especially around my kids. Like, I'm like, yeah, we finna go. So I hurried up, put on my shoes, put my kids' shoes on, and I was trying to leave. And he was like, no, it's all right. It's cool. I'm finna go. So I'm like, bye, get the fuck out of here. But y'all, right before he left, he had snatched my keys off of the table. He had took my house key off of my keychain, and then he left. I'm like, what the fuck? So I tried to run after him, like, give me my damn key back. And he just hopped in the car and he left, y'all. So I'm like, wow, this nigga is tripping, y'all. So I called Snake back and I'm just apologizing to him. I'm like, I'm sorry, like, I don't deal with him. You know, I was telling you about, you know, me being with somebody and blah, blah, blah. And I found out blah, blah, blah. He was like, oh, okay, well, that was him. I'm like, yeah, that was him. He was like, wow, that's crazy. Yeah, you definitely need to get away from him. I'm like, I do. So, y'all, the very next day, like at 5 o'clock in the morning, the very next day, y'all, it's 5 in the morning. So, of course, me and my kids, we're all asleep. But, like, I'm asleep, but I can still, like, hear what's going on. I'm hearing footsteps, but I think I'm dreaming. And I wasn't. So, y'all, no, we weren't all asleep. One of my kids was watching TV. Yeah, let me take that back. One of my kids was watching TV. And so, next thing you know, like, I hear the door close, like the front door close, and I jump up. I'm like, asking my son, I'm like, what was that? He's like, oh, that was Predator. I'm like, okay, y'all remember I said Predator had took my house key off of my keychain. I'm like, what? So, y'all, something clicked in my damn head, y'all. I'm like, oh my God. So something clicked in my head to check my purse. And immediately I go check my purse, because why would Predator just come in my house and leave, like, without even saying anything? So I jumped up and I hurry up and go into the drawer and get my wallet out the drawer. And I look at my wallet, my money is gone. So not all of my money, but I counted like how much I had in my wallet, and the rest of my money I had stashed somewhere else, because you can't trust nobody. Like, nobody know I had this money, but you still can't trust nobody. And the way Predator was, like, I just did not trust him. So I kept $400 in my wallet, and then the rest of my money was put up. So I'm missing $100 out of my wallet. Like, this petty broke ass nigga really came in my house while I was asleep and stole $100. So I grabbed my phone and I'm calling this nigga. I'm like calling him, and of course he's not answering the phone. So I text him. I said, bitch, you better bring me my motherfucking money back. Like, I'm going off, because at this point, you done stole from me. Like, first of all, you stole my damn key, you broke in my shit when I was asleep, and you stole my damn money, and you did that shit in front of my kids. My son is sitting right here. Like, oh, I was, y'all. So I'm like, bitch, you better bring my motherfucking money back. He was like, I'm gonna give it back to you. He didn't answer the phone, but he texted me back, y'all. He's like, I'm gonna give it back to you. Like, I just needed it for something. I said, bitch, I don't give a fuck. Like, you don't take my motherfucking money. You better ask that bitch for $100. Like, you don't steal from me. And he was like, I'm gonna give it to you. I'm like, no, give me my motherfucking money back. He was like, all right, like, when I get this job and I get paid, I promise you, I'll give you your $100 back. I was just so over this dude. Like, oh God, now that I think about it, I just can't believe the stuff that I used to deal with back then. Me today would not ever deal with nothing like that, ever, no. So after a while, my kid's dad had ended up calling me, and he was just telling me how he wanted to be in his kid's life. And if y'all hadn't seen that story time, my kid's dad tried to attack me, go and watch that. After that whole situation happened, Predator had came over and he helped me move. So I immediately wanted to move somewhere else, because I just did not trust my kid's dad. Like, if he is trying to unalive me in front of my kids, you can't be trusted. Like, all that trust I have for you just went out the window. I've been knowing this man since I was 18, and he has never hurt me. Like, he has never hit me, nothing. The most he probably did was call me a bitch under his breath. Like, that's the most. Yeah, he never did anything to me. So, and I know how people are when they're on drugs. Their mind is gone. I had to either get away from him or move back to Arizona. That's what my mom wanted me to do, but I did not want to be in Arizona. So yeah, So Predator had came and moved all of my stuff out of my weekly, and then he moved it to another weekly. And then, y'all, I was apartment searching, but it's just hard when you don't have a job. So you need proof of income, and I just didn't have that. Like, I had the money, I just didn't have proof of income. So I ended up moving, and then my kid's daddy, Lame, had called me, and he was just apologizing. He had told me his mom was buying him a bus ticket to go back to Arizona, and he wanted to come see me and the kids and apologize to us before he left. And his food stamps also came, so he wanted to give me some groceries. I don't know, like, I was thinking about it, but then I'm like, I don't know, like, can I really trust him? Because he did just trying to unalive me and unalive me in front of our kids. So can I really trust him? No, probably not. But he was just telling me, like, you know, he was off drugs. That's why he acted the way he did. He promised he won't hurt me. He just want to, you know, come say bye to us, apologize, and buy me some groceries. And I'm thinking, like, okay, well, maybe he can do that, and he's not going to stay long. And plus, I just moved. So usually, you know how you move and the apartment's clean. Me, I like to do my own cleaning and disinfecting. Even though it's already clean, like, I just got to, because I have OCD. And yeah, so he can come over here and disinfect and clean and do all that, so I won't have to. So yeah, so I let him come over and clean up and disinfect the whole place. And then he did buy some groceries. Since he was leaving the next day, he had asked me if it was cool if he could stay the night and just, you know, leave in the morning and catch his Greyhound back to Arizona. Like, I don't know, like, I was thinking about it, but I'm like, okay, he probably could stay, but I'm gonna just have my kids in the room with me, and I'm gonna lock the door. So I'm like, yeah, that'll work, but, you know, just make sure you have your ass up in the morning and up out of here. So he was like, it's okay, yeah, cool. Like, you know, I won't be no problem. I'll just, you know, stay on the couch. I won't even leave, you know. He mentioning that because I know when he leave, he be going to go get high. But he was just saying he won't even leave. He'll just stay and, you know, go to sleep, and then in the morning he'll be gone. So I'm like, okay, yeah, cool, that's fine. Okay, so as the night went on, everything's cool. Lame is on his best behavior in the living room chilling. Me and the kids are in the room with the door locked, of course, watching TV, or the kids is on their tablet. I don't know. We just chilling. And y'all, it's probably like 1 in the morning. It's probably like 1 in the morning, and I get a call from Predator. So when I answered the phone, he hung up. So I'm like, okay, that's weird. I called him back. When I called this fool back, he gonna say, who is this? I'm like, the fuck? I just hung up because, like, bitch, I'm not finna play these games with you. Bitch, I don't even like you. So I just hung up in his face. Predator, he starts calling me back. I'm not finna play with this boy. It's 1 o'clock in the morning. Like, what the fuck do you want? So I'm not answering the phone because you're playing. You almost 40 and you playing. So he's calling and he's calling and he's calling. This man keeps calling my phone back to back to back to back to back. He's not letting up, y'all. He's not letting up. And remember, like I said in the beginning of the story time, if I don't answer my phone, Predator is gonna pull up. Okay, so I was like, okay, I already know this man is gonna pull up. I don't know, like, I ain't got time for this shit. And plus, my baby daddy Lame is over here. If he see Lame here, he already said he's gonna beat Lame up. So I don't know, what should I do? I'm just thinking to myself, what should I do right now? So y'all, I told Lame, hey, Predator is finna pull up. I'ma need you not to answer the door for this nigga. He gonna say, oh, why? I like cuz. He cool. I said, no, me and him ain't on good terms. Do not answer my door. He's like, but I'm not tired. I don't mind talking to him right now. Fuck. I'm like, Lane, just don't fucking answer the door. He was like, all right. So I'm like, fuck, this nigga stupid. So I'm laying there, y'all, oh my God, probably 10 minutes after I said, Lame, don't answer the door, Predator starts banging on my door non-stop, just banging, 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 banging. And then he's trying to open the damn door. He's twisting the knob, just banging, banging, banging. I'm like, oh my God, he's gonna get me put out. But I'm like, I'm not letting up. I'm not gonna answer the door for him. I'm not gonna answer the door. I don't care. He can go to jail tonight. I'm not answering that door. I could just say he was trying to break in or something. I don't know, but I'm not answering that door because I already know what's gonna happen. I already know. I'm saying don't answer the door. And what does he do? Can y'all answer this question for me? What does Lame do? Lame gets off his dumb ass and he opens my door like a fucking idiot. See y'all, Lame didn't know that I had told Predator what he tried to do to me. So yeah, he was, all too eager to answer the damn door for him, not even knowing what was supposed to be waiting for him once he opened that damn door. So Lame opens the door. Y'all, like, I'm standing there when Lame answers the door. So I see a look on Predator's face. Predator looked at him and he looked at me. Y'all, I turned around and took my ass in the room and watched what was finna happen from a distance. Okay, you gotta watch that kind of shit from a distance. Okay, so y'all, Predator, he looks at Lame and he go, "Nigga, what the fuck you doing over here?" Like, he got this evil ass look on his face. He snatched Lame by his shirt and he like pushed him into the door. He's like, "Bitch ass nigga, what you doing over here?" Y'all, why this man? Y'all, I'm like, oh, I'm like, hell no, he finna beat the shit out of my baby daddy. Like, oh my God, what do I do? Like, you know what? I'm not finna do shit because fuck both them niggas. So I'm like still watching from a distance. Well, I'm watching by the door, y'all. I'm just watching. Like, I got the door kind of closed, but I'm watching through the crack, y'all. I'm like, and then, y'all, Predator thought he was finna tear Lame ass up or something. Just because Lame is on drugs, he thought this was finna be an easy one. No. Nah. So I see Lame, once he slammed Lame into the door, Lame had grabbed Predator by the shirt. So he flipped him over and I seen him push Predator in the door. He was like, "Bitch ass nigga, you got me fucked up, cuz. You got me fucked up, cuz. What you want to do, cuz?" Like, he just pushed him in the door. And y'all, Predator is a little bit taller than Lame. And then like, Lame, like, I thought Predator, was about his shit. All that shit he was talking about, what he was gonna do to Lame and how he was just this big gang member from Cali and this and that. Y'all, oh my God, I was embarrassed for Predator because Predator gonna tell Lame, I got my on me. I got my on me. That's all he kept saying. But you don't even own her. And I only know that because he can't afford one. Like, this man literally sells his food stamps to pay his car payment. So how the hell is you gonna buy a little a pop? Like, how are you gonna be able to afford one? I don't know. And I highly doubt old girl will buy you one because from what I understand and what you guys both were saying when you were arguing that day, she's paying all the bills. So, and her job doesn't pay that well. So how's she gonna be able to afford you like, make it make sense. I know for a fact he does not own one of those. He don't. So he's lying. Like, my baby daddy literally just called your bluff and embarrassed you. Like, you got strong armed by a person under the influence of drugs. Like, you let him do you dirty. Like, you let him embarrass you. I am just appalled because she was really talking that big, crazy, scary gang member shit, and I don't know. I'm just appalled right now. Yeah. So after that, my baby daddy, Lame had let Predator go, and then Predator was just like, yeah. He walked in the house. He's like, yeah, Key, get that nigga up out of here. And then Lame was like, "So what do you want me to do? I'll go ahead and leave." He's like, "I'll go ahead and leave." And I'm like, "Yeah, Lame, just go ahead and get your stuff. Just go ahead." And then Lame got his stuff and he left. So, like, I don't know where he went that night, but I mean, it's the norm for Lame. He's usually out in the streets like that. That's what he does. He's used to it. So I wasn't really too much worried about him because, like I said, like, if y'all watch the other story time about when he tried to attack me, the very first night, he was gone the damn night. He never came back. So I really was not worried about him. He's a grown man. And so, yeah. Like, he's an adult. He made them choices to be out there in them streets. So yeah. So Predator, he just mad. He talking shit. He acting like he want to be hard and be all up in my face. Like, Be fucking for real, because I just saw everything that just happened. You're not gonna play that tough guy shit with me and you let my baby daddy slam you into a door. Like, no, you're not gonna do that here. So yeah, so he ended up leaving. He said he only came by because I wasn't answering the phone, and I mean, I already knew he was gonna come by because of that, because that's what he always do. But he ended up leaving and going back home to his girlfriend. He should never even pulled up in the first place. So I think he just do that so he can try to catch me doing something, but he can't catch me doing shit because me and him ain't together. Oh my God, y'all, that man made me fucking sick. So I ended up seeing my kid's daddy the next day. Like, he said his mama, she didn't come through with the bus pass or the money for the bus pass. I don't know. I guess she flaked on him. That's what she does. Like, she never comes through for him. Shit, she never comes through for my damn kids. Like, I'm not even surprised that she pulled that bullshit. I ended up having to take Lame back to Arizona. Yeah, so the next day after everything happened, I took Lame back to Arizona, and then I came back. Because, you know, at the end of the day, that's still my kid's dad, and I do have a heart, so it just is what it is. That's who I got my kids by. I know there's gonna be some people probably in the comments talking shit like, oh, you still let him be around your kids. I mean, at the end of the day, that's my kid's daddy, and I do still have a heart. So if all I have to do was give this man a ride back to Arizona, to where, you know, that's where he's from, that's all he knows. Like, why would I just leave him stranded in a city he's never even been in? Like, why would I do that when I could just take him back to where he was? Like, come on now, that's where his people is. And if he need help, he can get the help he needs in Arizona. So yeah, I took him back, and y'all, that's the last time I seen him, honestly, and that was some years ago. Like, I probably talked to him a couple times, but literally that's the last time I seen him. He's just too lost in the streets. I don't know. And that's really unfortunate for my kids, but it is what it is. So after that, I was back in Vegas, and I'm still dealing with the fact that Predator, he won't, you know, tend to his own life. He just won't go be in a happy relationship. He had to come and disturb my peace. And I was over it, y'all. I was over it because the bitch, she had text my phone again. Like, let me tell y'all what led up to the text message. So I'm at my shit chilling with my kids like I usually do. And then Predator, he pops up. Like, he just pops the fuck up like he always does, y'all. He pops up and he's banging on the door. I'm like, what do you want? Like, why are you here? Like, stop coming over here. And then he's demanding that I give him $20. And y'all, let's not forget the fact that this man stole $100 out my damn wallet when I was asleep. Oh yeah, and I made him give me my damn key back that same day. So he was demanding that I give him $20. He was like, I need to pay my phone bill. I need $20. I'm like, I'm not giving you shit. Like, the fuck? Go ask your bitch for $20. Like, stop coming over here. He's like, well, I don't know. I just need $20. I need $20 for my phone bill. She won't give it to me. I need you to give me the money. I'm like, I'm not giving you anything. I'm not. Like, I don't know who you think you is, but go get a job or something. I'm not giving you nothing. He's like, I know you got the money. Just give it to me. You don't even know if I got shit. He was like, well, how can you afford to pay for this weekly every week if you don't have no money? It don't matter. If I got money or not, I'm still not going to give it to you. Just get the fuck out of here. We were really in my shit arguing because this man wanted me to give him $20 for a phone bill. Like, what phone bill is $20? Because he kept saying he had no money to his name. If you had $20, I don't know what phone bill costs $20 fucking dollars, unless he was on the family plan. I don't know. But if you're on the family plan, you need to ask the other family members on that plan for $20 to help you cover your bill, because I don't use your phone, nigga. You call me. I don't call you. Look, do not call this man. I don't call him. I don't text him. And that was a big thing when we were so-called in a relationship. He would always tell me, why don't you ever call or text me? Like, he gave me the ick a lot of the times. I just don't like him. And no, like, y'all, I was not sleeping with this man or nothing. So, y'all, he was demanding the money. And I guess, he had stormed out. He was like, I gotta be somewhere. So, he stormed out, y'all. And probably 15 to 20 minutes later, the bitch, the hoe, she texted my phone and she was like, girl, you is so dumb. I said, bitch, fuck you. And then I blocked her because I'm like, I'm not finna keep arguing with this bitch about her nigga. I don't even want her nigga. I don't fuck with him or nothing no more. Like, why are you still texting my phone? And then he starts calling me off Snapchat because I guess his phone was off. I don't know. Like I said, I don't call this man. So I guess he had to link up with her to use her hotspot and call me off Snapchat, because when he's in the car, like, I can hear that he's clearly in the car. He probably had to go pick the bitch up from work or something, because he's in the car. She texts me and he's in the car. He's just on my Snapchat screaming, talking shit. Yeah, bitch, I'ma beat your motherfucking ass. I'ma beat your motherfucking ass when I see you, bitch. I'm like, but you just left out of here. Why would you leave just to call me and say that you're gonna beat my ass? Like, it seemed like he was trying to prove a point to the bitch. That's why he called me. He was trying to prove a point to her, because why would you leave here just to call me and threaten me? Like, it just didn't make sense. So I'm thinking maybe he's going to hurt me just to try to prove a point to this bitch. So I didn't want to take no chances, y'all. I called Snake because, remember, Snake said I can call him whenever I need him, y'all. So I got my kids ready. I called Snake and I left the house. I'm going to end the story time here, and I'm going to tell y'all what happened in the next story time, because things got kind of crazy, and y'all gonna see what happened in the next story time, y'all. Okay, so that's it for this story time. So be on the lookout for the next story time, part 2 of, well, part 3 actually. I found out I was a side chick continue. So y'all, thank you so much for watching. If you haven't already, please like, comment, share, and subscribe to my channel. Thank you so much for watching.